This guy with this motherfucker, man. I just want to see from, I'm just trying to see if you can, off the D, and I home girl from the phone. Let me see what it comes. Let me see what it's worth. Don't drop that ass to the floor, sit up earth. Let me see what's under that skirt. Just want to see if you can work. Let me see go to church. Just want to see if you can work. Just want to see if you can work. Just want to see if you can work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work. We did over let the nigga see if you can work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out.
God damn. We gotta lock in. Oops. I'm fucking trash. Huh.
In the door, I hit the door, I'll be turning heads. I'll be turning heads. I'll be turning heads. In the door, I hit the door, I'll be turning heads. Smoke some bitch. Some pain. Into the taste when I overflow the freeway. Wait, oh wait, ain't no thing from safe. Because I'm on your head, I get that. Like, How you doing? I'm fine. She said, saying you so far behind. Fuck, little hoe. I got stupid written on the face. Get the fuck, little hoe. It's time to make the news today. I say it's up, little hoe. I'm the hoe off the place. Thanks to the money I chase. I be stepping on skates. On my teeth, got good roll. Leather butter, roll. Cooking like that. Get up in my trap house. It's a bungalow. I need that. Gotta like the vertical. They drop, I believe that. Collecting the trap house with them doubles. I'ma bleed that. Something told me treat money like water. Cause I need that. I need that. I need that. Get this shit a G-stack. Gotta like it vertical. They drop, I believe that. Collecting the trap house with them doubles. I'ma bleed that. Something told me treat money like water. Cause I need that. I'll take it. Slow down. Minute, just think. You just step through the air to the fake. You really wanna rob this bank? I do. You know, I would die, it's cool. I ain't gotta deal with the cops, it's true. Okay, let's get on the road, let's move. What you gonna do when you walk in? I gotta find some drink. And I got me a can of some more bags. Listen, I'm money on Instagram, but this how you gonna get your shit so fast. I walked in, I was looking for money. But it turned out to be a whole slaughter. I ain't for the right on, but it seems out. I'm in your bank and I live for no guala. Something told me treat money like water, cause I need that, I need that, I need that. Get this shit a G-stack. Gotta like it vertical, that just up to believe that. In the trap house with them doubles, I'ma bleed that. Something told me treat money like water, cause I need that. Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, some real nigga coming through. Computer style of the unibrow unibomber. Who maneuver through the drama with the suit of armor. Moving calmer than the Buddha ducking funeral parlors. First the hoot and hollering, and then the shooter starter. Shooter shot, the root of harder. Evil ain't the paper with the ego, but what people will do for dollars. Let off a two for hollows from German movers, they used to do the honors. I'm through with shit that I do to rhymes. On through the rhyme, ain't shit niggas can do the honors. What I'm hoping is God's smoking. I'm late, graveyards and desert to the continents. Full of drug traffic. Faster than blood trapped in the moving artists. You know exactly what it means when they show guys. Peter, the people chopping a bird in half. Break it further down to whatever's gonna burn them at. Exchange pounds for dollars and never converting cash. Moving to the south, they surround the dirty grass. The streets ain't safe, I prefer to desert it back. Walking with my walk the day when I heard a blast. Loud enough to shatter the earth and the dirt like yeah, all ass. And my legs gotta turn it fast. Straight past the victim, he hollering and turning bad. Way back in slave, trying to take half a break. They say payback's a bitch, and I guess he ain't heard of that. They was master of skill, and they learned it jazz. Making sure they was not the person I was saying.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Penix was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Again, it's Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. To throw again, it's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
Play action, it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 41 yards. On the handoff, it's Garenda. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
19, Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Moving to his right. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. The pick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, it's Waddle. Plant. It's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. We're going to go play action with Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On first down, it's Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. London brought in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Folks' kick is good. And the Falcons will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, Jack.
They'll give it to Galenda. And he'll take this right to the 43-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, Rex.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this will be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Rolling right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tawano.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Pass caught left side by Fant. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and long.
From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, lady. Here goes, son.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Second and 10. Darnold to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 47-yard line.
Yo, lady. Yes, sir.
A run with Gorenda. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work at separating the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Yo, lady.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, Atlanta.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the right side with Robinson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Cam Hart in on the tackle. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Whoa. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Throwing, Darnold. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes Durendon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go again with Robinson, just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, it's Robinson. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
That's the score. Falcons 17. Seahawks 3.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Darnold to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, it's Guerrero. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. To throw is Darnold. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Darnold to throw again. Second jig from left side. He's got it. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
They move the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Penix now off the bootleg. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Okay, ready?
From the gun, it's Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to the air once more. Moving outside the pocket. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Darnold now to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by John A. Barrett.